So they've picked one site which has a resolution of 1080 pixels high and 28,020 pixels wide, very specific. And if you search for travel company custom size digital billboard display, no, you'll see that it doesn't quite bring back the exact size we need. All kinds of different sizes, but it's not hitting the mark. So for these very specific custom sites, which might not be used very frequently, you can create a new canvas yourself from scratch using this handy Create a Design button here in the top right. Then just click on Custom Dimensions and you're free to input the values relevant to the project and your design needs. You can select pixels, inches, millimeters, and centimeters using this drop-down box here. So let's enter those now. That was 1080 by 2820. If you enter these sizes into custom designs and then select Create a New Design, you'll see that this is a portrait orientation that's very tall and narrow. Also, down on the left-hand side over here, Canva has done its best to try and suggest some different designs that might be helpful to you that are similar to this kind of project layout. However, you'll see that they're not quite relevant. Many of them are menu templates like this one here, Sweet Carol's Bakery, or infographics, and that does make sense, but obviously Canva isn't intelligent enough to know that you're creating something for a custom digital display. But you may still get some design inspiration here, maybe use some templates to get you started. So, now that you know those two different approaches to setting up a project, using a project template or creating a custom-sized project yourself, let's put this into practice. So again, let's do those custom designs. That's 1000 by 1000. Perfect for social media. Create a new design. And there we go. We've given you a blank square canvas to work with. Although we've opted to create something from scratch, we still have access to that range of templates down the left-hand side, all that have the same aspect ratio as our canvas. But let's skip past those templates for now. You'll see on the left sidebar here that it provides you with a series of design tools. We'll go over them briefly at the moment, but we suggest that you could spend some time exploring them further when starting your own project. First, a templates section. Type in a keyword and this will generate a template which can be dropped straight onto your canvas with one simple click. So for instance, let's say I want a snowy landscape. I'll type snow and there we are. Just like that. Next, you have uploads, and this is really useful if you've already created some content elsewhere that you want to use within the Canva project, whether that's existing photos, graphics, or logos, or whatever elements you've already created. There are some tasks as part of this course that require this feature, so it is worth checking it out. One thing to note is that whilst many assets here on Canva are free, there are some assets that you can pay for individually if you really want that specific design. Or you get access to a wider selection if you upgrade to Pro, as shown in the lower right-hand corner of these assets. Let's click on Photos now. You'll see whenever there's this little crown image and you hover your mouse over it, it says Pro. These are assets that you can only get with the Pro version, but you'll also see that there's a lot of free assets that you can use as well.